Welcome aboard, everybody. This is LHI-Magic. Gonna play some Rule the Waves 2, continuing our Italy game. Right now, we're still at war with Austria Hungary. It's not gonna get us anything looking at the map. We already own the one Dalmatia, the only thing they have. So this just a war that's really sapping our strength. We didn't want it. Well, we wanted it. What we didn't want was a war with Germany. We're doing pretty good. We've got 8,600 victory points to their 1,900, so a 4-1 we're maintaining. Under construction, we've got 4 larger battleships and a couple of light cruisers and some more of our colonial corvettes that we're going to send. They're cheaper to operate in foreign service. Really cheap to operate. So we'll be able to take off after the war. We'll be able to take off a bunch of foreign service stuff, just put it on them. That'll save us some money. Research-wise, let's see where we are. We're only getting 1 and 2 of our technologies. I'm going to put naval aviation on low. Submarines, leaving on medium. You know what? I'm going to put torpedo on high. We're finding we're using that a lot more. We did get medium wing turrets, ship design, so we're looking for a pop in ship design, so that we could get, so we can design a real Dreadnaught, which is what we really should be about doing. It's 1912 at 20% tech rate. That would be 12 years, 1/5 of 12 years. So yeah, really, that's only not even 3 years. So we're still in range. It's almost too, I won't say too slow, but it's pretty slow. All right, nothing we need to build right now. We've got a lot of obsolete stuff. We really need to just dump our obsolete fleet as we go forward here. That's not, they're definitely not helping us. Budget-wise, we're just getting our budget under control. We really can't, we're really topped until we get these battleships done. So let's see what comes next. Convoy defense. You know, you've heard it before. I dislike convoy defense, but we'll fight it. We've got to take anything we get. We need to keep ahead of them. We can't give them a freebie. Okay, interesting. All right, it's a convoy defense. There's the convoy. It's night, but about to turn day. It's 0630, so it'll be daylight soon. Let's see. Yeah, you can see the Terminator is just about there. And defending this convoy, we've got 3 battleships. Our Leonardo da Vinci class. These are the old ones. Benedetto Brin, another old one, and another Benedetto Brin with these are they're all 12-inch guns, but 9-inch belt, 8-inch turrets. So the Leonardo's basically the same, old school, old style. But They still know how to shoot, so. And then we've got some destroyers supporting them, and one of our modern light cruisers. Along with that. All right, so let's start up and see what happens. First thing is everyone gets confused and leaves our battleships to lead, which is pretty silly. All right. I expected we'd see somebody. Oh my God, look at this. All right. The exact worst possible situation. At least we're outside of torpedo range right now. We kind of have to. Much as I don't want to do it, we kind of have to turn at them to get them to turn away from the transports, or it's going to be one extremely ugly battle. All right, we're going to have to take control of this light cruiser because it's not doing what we need. We need them to screen the convoy from the destroyers. Okay, they're starting to turn. Got a Leopard with a 3-inch gun. Okay, we'll take it. I'm sorry, with a 6-inch gun. Take it. Okay, that Leopard's making a torpedo run, so we'll turn away. Turn! All right. Hit the Leopard with a 3-inch gun. Nice, that's nice. Using our tertiary guns to wail on him while we wait for the battleships to come back. All right, this is interesting. 3 versus 2. Still don't know what they are. There we go. Starting to get some IDs on them. About to be full light. We should do a little better. Okay, they've got 9-inch guns and 8-inch belt. We just hit one with a 12-inch gun and a 6-inch gun. But we lost, we took a turret hit on a Da Vinci. It's still okay. Didn't penetrate. Yeah, I think the OOD would be pretty upset if he just out of the fog came a whole squadron of battleships, but they're there, so. If they want to keep driving in, I'm willing to fight them this way. There they go, turning off. All right, 12-inch gun hits, 2 12-inch gun hits, and a 12-inch gun hit. So at this range, 12-inch guns hit's got to be pretty devastating. So we're shooting at 2,100 yards. Even though they're the older 12-inch guns, they penetrate at least 9 inches of belt. So these are going definitely penetrating their belt. These could be devastating. Okay, another 12-inch gun hit, couple more 12 inches, and a 6-inch gun hit. Not sure a 6. 6 will penetrate 4 inches at 5,000 yards. We're half that. But I don't know if they're going to get through, but they're still causing HE damage on deck. All right, some more 6 and 12-inch hits. Light damage on both of them. Their destroyers are coming in for another run here. That's why I want this cruiser. Run down those destroyers. All right. Convoy's moving. Everybody else is staying away. I don't see anybody else attacking. Send the Salerno against the destroyers, and we'll keep our battle line going. Another 12-inch hit and a 6-inch hit. Another 12-inch hit. They're bringing us towards that disabled lion. We're just going to have to watch out for him. Our leopard class, I mean. Another 12-inch hit. Okay, one of them's down to 10 knots. There was a heavy cruiser. All right, there it is over there. I know that they had a heavy cruiser in consort with them, which that thing's as powerful as their battleships. It ought to be joining in the fray, but they're letting them. All right, we're going to turn away, kind of go into a screen of our battleships. Another 12-inch hit. Two more 12-inch hits, a 6-inch hit. Leonardo took a minor hit. Their heavy cruiser turned away. Very nice. Now I can't afford a torpedo hit from this Leopard, so I've got to turn either totally away or into them for a little bit. Our destroyers should finish them off as we come by here. All right, that should do it for torpedo range. Let's take a look at what's going on over here. Okay, they still got some guns. Oh yeah, these are the funny ones with 2 guns in the front, but only 1 in the back. Interesting design choice to save a little weight. Six-inch hits, a 12-inch hit, a bunch of 6-inch hits. Two more 12-inch hits, 6-inch hit. I think we might be able to take both of these out. Alpino's hit by a dud. That was lucky. All right, yeah, if you want to fire torpedoes at my destroyers, I'm happy to have you do that. You can do that all day. All right, Salerno's going to keep, just in case they decide to send some destroyers down for the convoy. Salerno's going to fire those off. All right, I really don't want to chase him back, but we're wailing on him pretty good right now. Okay, heavy damage and on fire. Heavy damage for the other one as well. I think that's the end of the line for that first one. Let's mark our destroyers for flotilla attack. We'll rake their stern here. We're not even... Six-inch gun, 6-inch gun, 12-inch gun, 6-inch gun, 6-inch gun. Keeping that light cruiser or heavy cruiser pushed off. All right, we hoisted the flotilla attack for you to attack the battleships, not just to drive around like crazy. Let's take these destroyers. And we'll just send them through a finishing school here. Join the Salerno back up. Want to do this while they're still under contact with my battleships. Oops. One of them's going to have to be able to see it, I think. Not him. Next guy in line. There we go. All right, one's hit. He might be able to hit the other one. A low shot in this case is fine because he's not maneuvering. Let's see if he can get a shot at the close one. Yep. All right, another hit there. Another torpedo going that way. All right, that's probably going to do it. Put them back on AI control. They'll rejoin the cruiser. All right, that torpedo, let's see how they look. Well, at least one looks pretty good. All right, that was a hit. Okay. Convoy's still looking good. We're chasing off their units. I'd like to get a hand on that heavy cruiser, but I think they are going to run away. They're smart at all. Okay, you've got kind of got to hit him. dangerous here. All right, that should do it. We're still shooting at those battleships. We may come back. Put some more torpedoes in them, though. I don't think they're... It's now calling medium damage, heavy damage. All right, one's gone. Now their destroyer is under the gun, so to speak. All right, looks like that other one sunk. Got 2 destroyers and 2 battleships confirmed. That destroyer is going to be done then as well. We'll send somebody to pick up some survivors, only makes sense. Oh, wouldn't that be funny if they went through our minefield and got in trouble? Interesting thing is, they've got a base up there, but we've got a base over here in Zara. So even if we do get in trouble as we get further here, we'll have an opportunity. But I think that's going to be the end of this battle, looks like. Unless something very exciting happens, I think that'll be it. Yep, they got caught off that island, but I don't think that's gonna... They seem like they're kind of going the wrong way. Are they expecting us not to continue to chase? All right, the problem with going too far up here, eventually we'll run into their minefields. And their coastal batteries, so we'll call it a day. Be happy for what we've got. Head on back to Ancona. Now convoys continuing south, so you know what? We will head back towards the convoy, just in case. I don't think they have any other forces out here, but just in case. Hate to go in and then have the convoy get beat up because they came back out. All right, there we go. Okay, we had 1 damaged battleship, 1 damaged destroyer. They lost 2 battleships and 3 destroyers. Did not sink any of the convoy. Let's look at the ship details here. The Vine, battleship Vine. They scored 3 hits. They took 27 heavy and 46 medium. The battleship Herzog Friedrich hit once, took 24 hits and heavy and 26 medium. Both of them were hit with torpedoes. I think they were pretty much done in beforehand, looking at their log entry. Yeah, they took engine room hits, hull hits, superstructure. They're they were outmatched. It was a gunnery outmatch was the problem. They had 3 guns, 9 inches, 3 guns to our 4 per ship, and we had an extra ship. That heavy cruiser there should have stayed in the battle instead of running clear, and that would have made the difference because there was 4 more 10-inch guns. It had plenty. It had the same armor as their ships. They should have stayed and fought, but oh well. We'll take it as a win. Yeah, that's a pretty good one. 2,600 VPs to 63 also gains us a prestige point. That's I can't even do the calculation. 50x, something like that. Oof. The Battle of Du Sorel. Oh, and we also torpedoed and sunk a destroyer. Their raiders are getting a little less operations. Got 220 for the blockade. Let's see where Austria Hungary is now. They've got 11 battleships, still a lot of heavy cruisers. Destroyers, we've just been pounding them. They've got 18 left. Uh, they do have a lot of corvettes, few submarines. All right, still nothing going on. Let's go for the next turn. All right. Enemy coastal raid. Okay, these I like a little better. Little cat and mouse to try to find them. All right, for us it's light stuff. Yep, all light cruisers. Some of our newer light cruisers. Some of the older but still potent. Oh, and I do see, okay, we've got one of our older heavy cruisers. 4 8-inch guns, that's the configuration I like for heavy cruisers. But 5.5 inches of belt, so a little light on the armor. Oh, and we've got 3 of those. 2 of the older ones and 2 of the little bit newer 8-inch guns. Better guns, nicer gun, higher quality guns is the word. Those are the ones that we hoped were going to make 22, but only made 21. 2 of the same. So the difference in gun quality, I think, let's see. We can show. Yep. So that's. Oh no, we upgraded those. So never mind. They're all the same. I was gonna say if these were -1, I could show you, but they're the same. That's one thing the game tracks is the quality of the guns along with everything else. All right. So let's just start along and see. It's going to be daylight again. That's probably good for us unless they've got battleships. A little battle division there. Let's take a look at the order of battle. It's not something we control. All right. in the battle division, we've got 2 battleships there, kind of in support. So if it happens somewhere around here, our goal is to drag the fight towards where they are. I like this nice screen deployment we have going on. They're coming from up there somewhere. We're looking to find them. All right, the battle division is moving as well. Nice. Austria Hungary, this is our pond. All right, that's a good sign. Okay. Oh, this is nice. We're going to meet them right about where our battle division is. Hopefully they'll get the word and turn towards them. They've got at least three heavy cruisers. We're going to need some help because these, oh, all right, these are their older style, the Maros, with only a 4-inch belt, 6-inch guns. Those we can handle quite handily. It's the Arpad class we have to be cautious of. Those are the ones those are the dangerous ones with the 8-inch belt, 10-inch guns. Let's bring it up to battle speed. Hopefully our battle division will get caught up. They're just running away. Interesting. I hate to not fight them, but I'd like to pull them into the... Let's see what happens if we turn away. Do they follow? Well, they are sort of following. All right, but the battle division's running away faster than we're able to get them, so... Let's go back and... Oh, they'll only follow us until we turn. Very friendly. They've got a lot of cruisers. We really would like that. No, this one's we finished that mission. This one it's just they're doing an enemy raid on our coastline somewhere. So all we have to do to win is hold them off the coast. You don't know where it is along here, but they'll come in and either hit a battery or do something. I was just hoping that these guys, which is our with two battleships, would sight the enemy and join us, but they're on their own thing. So we kind of really don't want to fight this. We really don't want to fight these guys if we can help it. Although I think throw weight, we've got them, especially with their ships that only fire 6-inch guns. But it's nice if we can keep our formation organized. That's the bigger problem. If they're just going to run away. Um, that would be what I would do. I think this is their whole force. Um, the AI, that's one thing it won't do is it's not that good at splitting force and having one do one thing, one do the other. Um, so it probably isn't, and that's why I'm trying to just keep at least within sight of all of them and push them off. But we saw about 5 cruisers. That BB is that's another heavy cruiser. They got a line of heavy cruisers, the Maros class. That's what we want to get in on, and obviously their RPADs are the ones they want. Those are their pocket battleships, really. They're pretty badass ships for this. We don't want to fight them if we can help it. we I'd like to just split off those Maros and just chew them up. But if all we do is hold them off, that's good enough for us. I'm going to slow back down to cruise to try to get rejoin. Give my formation a chance to rejoin here. I don't know why that one RPAD's doing 10 knots. If it's going to split off, we'll see if we can reform and get hold of it. Or if not, fight those Maros ones. There we go. We've got reformed into a fairly ugly formation. All right, let's go 20 knots. See if we can close in on those Maros classes. Biggest thing. All right, we got one destroyer we got to watch for. Biggest thing in this is still the wind. As long as you can, you want your guns clear for firing, it gives you a better chance of success. They're willing to split off there. All right, dodge that destroyer making a run. Drop it to 18 so the other section can catch up. They're going 20 now. So yeah, we're just pushing them off. It's going to be a hello. They said 3-on-1. We'll take that fight until they actually started the fight. Then they didn't like it as much anymore. Umbri is going to take some damage. Nothing we can do about that. Nice to have some better signal. Some flag captains. Looks like we got Beatty's flag captain today. you want to run in, I'm willing to play. They keep taking a little loop. They take a look-see and then move on again. Our other ships are catching up. Going 18 here. We're just, if nothing else, we're just pushing them off. That's fine. And we're pushing them towards our base on the other side anyway. They've got to go a long way. A very non-exciting battle, another non-exciting battle with Austria Hungary. All right, so now we got to watch because they are turning around there, although I don't think there's time. Well, they're going to run out of time. Oh, no, they just did a little circle and now they're back. All right, they're going to hit the coast and they're going to have to go north. That's their destination, so we can close in a little more on them to a straight stern chase. I was taking the wind line, but now I think we can continue. If we can slam those Maros classes against the shore, I think we'll get something out of this day. But that would be exactly like what you were concerned about. Maybe we should. Send that Masala class. Oh, well, it looks like they turned right back around again. I thought they might go for it, but we'll send that Masala class around behind them just to make sure. Just wondering what that one ship is there. All right, we'll put him back on AI control because it doesn't seem like they're going anywhere. Question is, will they come to the aid of their fellow ships when they realize that they're in trouble? All right, got them boxed in now. Let the slaughter begin. Oh, of course, visibility goes down when we get close to them. The AI doing anything can to save save itself. Now, what kind of formation are you guys in? You know, I really have to take charge of them. It's just killing me. Drop them to 18 as well. Line ahead, guys. Line ahead. Well, we might as well hoist the squadron attack flag and see if they... Oh, maybe we've turned together on? No. Oh, that's what it is. Yep, okay. That'll let them form up now. Do you see those fish in that barrel over there, destroyers? Go hurt them. Just, alright. Finally starting to get some hits. Another hit. Stuck against a lee shore. Not very good for them. Alright, you know what? It's going to cost us some destroyers. But we're going to have to take charge of these boys ourselves. Once more into the breach, dear friends. Your enemy has no room to maneuver. Ugh. High shot at him. That looks pretty good. Alright, the rest of the battle is going okay. Alright, there's one hit, 2 hits. Now, this was an enemy coastal raid that they... let me set up this torpedo shot here. Hang on. Okay, not yet. Alright. This started out down over here, and the Austrians just ran away, even though they outgun us if they could bring these other heavy cruisers in. But they ran over to the other shore, got caught in this bay with 3 of their crappy heavy cruisers. These are the 4-inch belt, the oddball double turret 6-inch guns. And so we're just beating them up, I guess is probably the term for it. we've got 3 more decent heavy cruisers out here, and we're having our destroyers go in and cause havoc. All right, somebody else shot one. I didn't turn their torpedoes off, so that's fine. I'd like to get one of those 2 guys. I don't like. No, a low hit is not. That's not going to work. Actually, the torps have been much better this time. I don't know what the difference is, but we not everyone has hit, but enough have hit that it's made a big difference. All right, now maybe we can get a shot on him. That looks pretty good. Yes, the training was well worth it, at least this time. All right, there's a hit. He might be able to hit the... That's the one I'd like to hit, but I think it's going to be... We'll try a low one at that. Oh, if it doesn't get the one, it might get the other. Yep, got the front one. Any other torpedoes here that can fire? I'd like to get the one behind it, but let's go with that. Maybe it'll miss the first one, and we'll get a shot at the second one. All right, their heavy cruisers are staying out of this. I don't know why, as they're watching their guys all just get killed down here. It's getting pretty crowded in here. We'll put these back on AI control. Got a couple more. Oh, and this is a good one. Individual destroyer. We'll take control of him. He's got 3 torpedoes. Send him in here. Oh, we did get that guy. We're going to put a torpedo in him. And that should end the day here. Insidio, don't get so close that it doesn't give me the opportunity to shoot. Thank you. It's always pleasant to take charge of the torpedoes yourself. First miss, second. Oh. Once more around. All right, that looks a little better. I guess I spoke too soon on the torpedoes. Ah, there we go. That, I think, is 3 torpedoes on that guy. Put him back on AI. Yeah, it is. It just takes. It's gonna sink. It's just a matter of they don't. They model the fact that it takes time that you don't know. But since we're getting torpedo practice, we'll take this next section and run them through. Get yourself sorted out, boys. Okay, well, they got that one. So that one we got with a bunch of torpedoes before. Just about turning dark. All right, that should be easy to do. Did you miss? Oh. All right, let's see if he's still got room for another one. Next guy. I can't tell if it reached it or not. All right, we'll have to wait for him for the next round. A few more torpedoes going in. He's got one left. There's a hit. Wow, just like a swarm of bees. There's a hit. There's a hit. There's a hit. And a miss. There's no way. There's no way now that that guy can survive. All right. Put everybody back on AI. That leopard is, he's toast too. All right, there we go. Those all sunk. Radar coast? I don't think so. Let's head over to Barry and enjoy some vino. Oh yeah, we'll pick up survivors. Sure. Talk about a slaughter. Like, yeah, I can't believe that they have their real heavy cruisers that could have put a hurt on us, but they just stayed out of the way. All right, we had a heavy cruiser damaged, lightly damaged. They had 3 destroyed. Wow, that destroyer made it back. I'm gonna have to look at that. That was heavy damage. That was the one. Wow. Structure destroyed, a little bit of flotation. They had a fire. Oh, and they got it under control. A lot of times those fires A lot of times those fires spread and get out of control, but they apparently have good damage control. That's what saved it. Uh, Funny. All right, that was another pretty good battle. 2000 to 26, yeah, I'd say so. Gained another prestige point. The Battle of Bari. I don't really want to keep fighting them. So we'll press for hard terms. We've got a pretty good numbers. Let's see if that comes up. All right. A peace with our side gaining large territories and considerable war reparations. Yeah, they don't have any territories, so. But the 6, if we don't take colonies, that 6 goes right to our budget, which helps us out. We're gonna lose budget as the war ends, but that'll help our long-term budget. Yes, I'll get an increase in my economy. Yes, I have no other choice. Naval budget considerably reduced. Temporary setback for explosive filling. All right. Minus 4,000 budget. That's bad. Uh, but let's see how we doing on ships under construction. All right, we're going to get those in a couple months. I don't think we're going to be able to. What I'm going to do is halt construction on one of each of the new ships for a month or two. Okay, submarines are getting better. Oh, you know what else we need to do? 3 corvettes commissioned. All right. We need to reserve our fleet. These 3 ships are going onto foreign station. And let's see. Do we have anybody else? No, okay. All right. Tensions are low. Got our budget back by doing that. All right, these Marsala class light cruisers, those are pretty good ships, I'll tell you. Let's see if we can take those through a rebuild, because those really, they perform well last. Make sure I get them all. All right, we've got some weight. Got good guns. Do they have the best fire control? No, we got central firing. We'll add that. I'm almost glad when the wars end, because this is the part I like, is the design part is much more fun. All right, we don't have enough weight to add to their speed unless we replace their machinery, which is going to make them very costly. But we can make that a decent. Do we have better 5-inch guns? Let's see. I don't think so. No. All right. But for 3 months at only 216, we can keep these guys. They're a decent light cruiser. Let's go ahead and do that. See if there's anything else. Nope. We'll rebuild all 8. That's good there. Our battleships. Can we finally? Nope, they're still so overweight. Which ones are these? You know what? I thought I had some. These are our original designs. just follow on designs. Let's look at these Messinas, see if there's anything we can do with these. Okay, they're overweight. These are those really oddball double turret 6-inch cruisers at the point when light cruisers when you really couldn't get away with that. Hence their overweightness. If we replace machinery, we can get them to positive. Put in better 6-inch guns. Better 3-inch guns. That's pretty expensive. All right, so that's a 6,600 ton medium or light cruiser, 2 inches of belt. $23 knots. All right, so I know we have a couple of light cruisers under construction. The Caligari class, let's see what those look like. All right, 24 knots. Costs about the same. Yeah, I think we're better off building 2 more Caligaris. And getting rid of those 2 Messina classes. So we're going to dump those right now. Syracusa. The Prime Minister suggests that the light cruiser Syracusa, with her impressive battle record, could be preserved as a museum ship. Maintenance costs will be as if she was mothballed. Okay, I think I get a prestige point for that, so we certainly will take your suggestion. All right, it disappears, but it's still in the. Does it go to the ship sunk? All right, what else can we do? Oh, these old turbine class and Aquilina class. Destroyers. You know what? I think we're just going to kill all of them in favor of the new ones and probably design another new destroyer. All right, so scrap those. I, I, I like how the AI is now designing ships overweight automatically. All right, so we're right where we've always been, 27 knots. So I don't think it's time to design a new one yet. If anything, we could build. Yeah, they get paid by the pound. I don't know what they're thinking. I think this is, yeah, basically the same ship it just told us that we wanted to make. And we already have the design, so let's build 4 more of those. That should still be under our budget. 3 months to get our light cruisers out. Anybody else? Oh, we got a lot of obsolete. I'm going to dump all these 9-inch belt battleships when those new ones get in. So in 10 months, we'll start dumping that. Although, we could probably get rid of these right now, save some money. Navy experimental establishment suggests that the battleship Vittorio Emanuele could be expended for gunnery practice and damage assessment. What do you say? Good idea. This might give us valuable experience. The firing trials against Vittorio Emanuele has improved gunnery in the Navy. Nice. All right, just what we needed. Sometimes the scrap ships are worth getting rid of. All right, that's been an hour. I'm going to go a little longer today. I've got some time, and this is the part of the game is more fun is the watching the things. What I'd like to get done today is I'd like to get to the point where we have a Dreadnaught on the design scales. Okay, there's some weight savings. Very good. Those other two corvettes will go to foreign station. Gonna get our light cruisers out here. Want to build up some budget anyway before we do anything else. We'll bring these corvettes in for a redesign. Just keep them relevant. 3 months, 20 each. Hardly even. All right. We could get it, the better main guns. All right. Better 5-inch guns. Didn't cost anything extra. 4 months now and 45, but that's okay. Rebuild 24 ships. Ouch. All right, but that's fine. Letting ships go obsolete. They the battle the battle AI they become they're much less effective if they're obsolete. All right, Russia looks like they're getting a little antsy. Russian government is interested in buying the results or the rights to armor development quality control. I'd like the money, but the Russians are currently getting a little antsy. Let's see. Let's take a look at. Oof. Okay, they have 28 battleships, 17 cruisers, 20 light cruisers, 47 destroyers. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Their budget's less than ours, but they've got like double the stuff. I I feel cheating. Couple months we'll get 2 more battleships in. That'll make me feel a little better. 22 corvettes finished. We want to put all them in the reserve fleet. Save some money. Cost half as much. We'll build 4 more of our destroyers. New docks are completed. We'll keep building the docks. We always want to get those up. Would like the budget to come up a little. Austrian government is interested in buying rights to fire control range calculator. You know what? I don't know why they're angry with us again, but we kicked their butts so bad last time, I'm willing to give them a little money. That's going to help us out. Amerigo Vespucci is commissioned in the Navy. And a destroyer. All right, that's our newest ship. It's another Francesco Morserini. Those were designed for 20 knots. Um, but so, sorry about that little frog in my throat. Designed for 20 knots, but they came out at 19. I really can't afford to dump any more. Of these obsolete battleships yet until we get some more. And I'd really like to. Whoa. All right, we can build a giant battle cruiser. Um, that's really an interesting design. The secondary guns are 12-inch guns. Or no, I'm sorry, 4-inch guns. I think we'd go with 6-inch guns. We still have a ton of. Oh my God, this is a really weird design. Just all right. Short range is helping it out. We got to go to medium. Cramped accommodations, we got to go to normal. So see, we already can't do. And low freeboard, which we really don't want to do. So now we're 1,000 under. Drop it to 26 knots. It's really a dumb ship. It's all right. Now that it works, uh, low freeboard that might work in the med, but yeah, you're right. Maybe the Russians are making all their ships low freeboard, cramped, and all that to get a bunch of them. Yeah, it's not worth it. Your crews get sick, so their crew quality goes way down. If you fight in any sort of seaway, your ships have a much greater chance of flooding. So if you do take any flooding damage with a low freeboard ship, it's usually going to sink. It's I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But this ship is really funny. All right, so 13-inch guns. We've got quality zero, good quality 13-inch guns. Yes, quantity has a quality all its own. That's true. And there's a study I looked at on battleships, and whether a like basically building 10 lousy ships was better or building 4 or 6 good ships. And there is a point where the crappy designs will overwhelm the good designs, but for the most part, you to make that work, you'd lose so many of the crappy ships that your navy would be decimated. You wouldn't have the crews to man that many. But so this one's funny. All right, so we can get 26 knots, still probably called a battle cruiser. Let's see. Yep. 13-inch guns. I'd like to add a couple more. We can't really. We can get 2 more 6-inch guns, so 7 aside. 11 inches on the turret, 11 inch on the belt. I mean, this is a crazy. I, I don't know what I would call it. The interesting thing is the tech here, because we're random tech and slow, has let us led us up to this really weird coal-fired, fairly fast battle cruiser, but fairly expensive. Look, our battleships are costing 2,000 a month in build cost. This would be 3,200 a month. I couldn't afford. I guess I could just barely afford. No, I could afford one of them. I couldn't afford two of them. So it'd be a one of ship. I guess. All right. So RP wise, yeah, and all it takes is one, one bad hit. RP wise, this might be one of these Italy's pride of the fleet, the Giuseppe Garibaldi, which makes sense, Garibaldi being the Italian patriot. So I could see them making one. Let me see what else we can, if we need to fix anything else. All right. 11-inch belt is good. Let's look at our gun data and see. All right, immunity zone from 7,000 to 15,000 yards from 13-inch guns. We haven't got the long ranges yet where the higher deck armor is needed. I think if I drop the armor on the secondaries, I can get 12 inches on the turrets and 12 inches on the belt. Let's see if they still call this a battle cruiser. Wow, that's just, it's like a crazy generational increase. Can we get turret tops 3? Probably not. Oh yeah. All right, 3 inches on top of the turrets, 12 inches in front. This coal fired. Oh, I no torpedoes, good, which I don't want. This thing is just going to be able to chase down any cruiser, like those Austrian heavy cruisers that I was worried about before that have the 8-inch belt and 10-inch guns. This thing will eat them for lunch. All right. Leaving a little room for improvements. 58 tons, 26 knots. Wow. Normal, medium, and normal. I It's dumb, but sometimes dumb is fun. Let's go ahead and build a Giuseppe Garibaldi. All right, another battleship commission, 3 destroyers. The Russians are going to sell us submarine diving planes. Okay, Russians, you're being friendly again. We'll take it. Maybe we should lay down 10 subs. Oops. We'll do 5. That's your prediction. I like it. The Giuseppe Garibaldi will be the pride of the fleet with the best battle record. All right. Well, we're gonna have to put a pin in that and keep it up, and see what happens when the Garibaldi comes of age. It's possible because it'll put battle cruisers in the battle generator will put battle cruisers in cruiser battles. So you could have this thing going up against just cruisers. A pound of Black Rifle coffee. All right. Now I'm going to want to have to destroy it. That's wrong. Black Rifle Coffee, the unofficial sponsor of LHI-Magic games. Uh, and we'll see what happens. All right. That's I like where we're going here. All right. We've got 2 battleships done. Let's get rid of the older, the 3 older battle crew, the 3 Benito Brins. That should make the Russians antsy again. All right, spy from Germany. Has been discovered. What do we do? I don't know that I want to fight the Germans. Yeah, they have 25 battleships. But nobody has battle cruisers. We're going to be the first to create a battle cruiser. Let's do it. Let's handle it quietly. Ah, here we go. A Russian battleship that's under design. Let's see what this looks like. Interesting. All right, 18 knots. They're building. Well, this is interesting. 4 12-inch guns, 10 9-inch guns, 18 3-inch guns, 11-inch belts, and 18 knots. They're building the same ship that we were building. Yep, I don't think. I think our battle cruiser can take your battleship, Russia. A rebellion is broken out in Kiatsu Bay. All right. Great Britain would like to extend our security. Yes, yes, we like being friends with Great Britain. You can have Gibraltar. We'll have the rest of the pond. Caligari class is finished, getting some money, but that's the end of our money. Garibaldi. We're just going to build one of those. All right, you know what? We're going to call this ship the we're going to call it the Giuseppe Weasel. Since you like that ship so much, Weasel Boy. One of design. Be done in 34 months. Hopefully we can keep tensions down until then. Almost enough budget to make another one, but let's see where we're at. All right, we've had some ships get redone and are in active fleet. We'll put them back on reserve. You can save even more by mothballing ships, but I guess if nothing else, that's what I should do with these is mothball them. Yeah, because we don't really want to use them. That's gaining a little budget for us. All right. There's been an upheaval in Morocco. If we send an expeditionary force to restore order, there is a chance that we can take it over as a colony. However, this may well increase international tensions. Well, Morocco is our pond, so we'll send a force there. Order is restored. It's under our administration. That was nice. All right. We I guess we should fight France to try to get Tunisia or Algeria just to finish the. I haven't tried their cold coffee. I saw the commercial for it. Hopefully that Black Rifle is good. I don't know. Um, but maybe we should be thinking about fighting France. We're definitely closer in parity to them. I do need to get some more destroyers built. Probably about halfway towards where we want to be anyway. Oh yeah, we got a couple coming out in just a few months, so all right. You know what? I'm going to lay down another one of those Garibaldis. Yeah, the Americans, the go to the almanac here. The English, the Americans, um, a little bit the Germans. They all have higher budgets, but they do have a lot. Their colonies are spread all over, so they've got to cover. England especially is all over the place. The U.S. is all over. It it's an interesting way the game balances so that you can play the smaller nations. Italy, Austria, Hungary. Austria, Hungary, really tough to play. Um, Japan and Spain, and you can have a really fun game because even if you do get in a fight with the big guys, they 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 can't leave everywhere unguarded, so they can't give you everything. I played a game against Germany or against England. I think maybe I was Germany or something, and but they were so overwhelming. It was unfun. Their tech was so far ahead of mine, but you can make it work. All right, we're gonna build another Garibaldi. I guess these are all going to be called Giuseppe something. So all right, that will be the Giuseppe Garibaldi. We'll call that by the original name. These are just crazy ships. I still can't. All right, wait. Clear all values. Design a Dreadnaught. Let's see if it can. No, see, it goes back to designing a battle cruiser. Let's go to 22 knots. Go to crazy levels of armor. Do we have another turret? Yeah, that's the problem is we don't have. I don't think we could do that one either. Only single turrets in 1, 2, 3, or 4. Only single turrets. Too much displacement. So we'd have to make these singles. That's pretty funny. Yeah, the triple rear, that was nice. We could actually do this. It's extremely dumb. um, Even dumber than the last design. But we could legally do. All right, let's go with we have good 6-inch guns. Need to burn down some more displacement. Can we make it 23 knots, 24 knots? 25 knots. Yeah, it won't let you do 3. That's the problem is so if I add single turrets, those two up front, I can't have the forward turret. So that's a legal design. It's really ugly looking. uh, yeah, no, it's ugly. It's not macho. That's why we need another. We need the next research, which will get us either wing turrets or 3 center line. That's what we're waiting for before we build another ship. Besides, we've got a long way without much money to go. So Genoa's commissioned. Trepid's commissioned. One of our agents seems to have been caught in Russia. Make him a national hero. Gets me a prestige, or spend a prestige to. We can afford a little tension with Russia. All right, I feel like I got to build some more light cruisers. Oof, look at that thing. Bristling with 5-inch guns. That's kind of the modernized Marsala class. I just want to see. All right, a 5-inch gun will go at close range, will go through 3 inches of belt. If we go with 6-inch guns, it goes through 4.5. But we'll probably have to delete two turrets to get it done. Interesting. Normal, 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 medium. What if we went to 6,500? Could we get 2.5 inches of belt? 1,100. All right. You know what? We're gonna. Oh, I don't know. I like to have some secondaries though. All right, we'll design that ship. We're building some money up. Some more destroyers. All right. This the same, yep, same style ship. Thank you, private shipbuilding, expanding the docks some more. The Genoa is finished. The Lepanto is commissioned. Great Britain is hosting an international regatta and sail race. Our well-trained crew is favored to win. What are their instructions? Make sure they finish behind the host nation or go for the win. I'm good on prestige. I think we want to reduce tensions a little because we really want to. Oh, another weight savings on hull. We really want to try to get our battle cruisers out before we. Start building 2 of those Termoli classes. New docks are complete. Let's build some more docks. One of our cruisers is run aground on the shore of a minor nation while performing an illicit intelligence operation. They threaten to impound the ship. What is our reaction? Demand they release the ship and send a strong squadron? That raises tensions. Offer apologies for the navigational error and offer to compensate them. We lose prestige. Let them examine the ship even if it exposes sensitive technology. I don't want to double tensions right now, but I don't want to lose prestige. I'm going to play a game like that one day where I don't worry about prestige, but we'll let them look at it. Making Austria unhappy. I don't want to fight them again. I want to fight France. All right, we've got some more battleships. But we really do. I really want to hold out. I don't want to just keep building these crapo battleships. Can let the budget build to around 100,000, and then we're just going to have no choice. We're going to have to build something. Hopefully we can get some more technology. One of our major shipyards is short on orders and offering to build another light cruiser in 21 months at a 10% discount. We'll take that. Almost always will I do it. Prime Minister floats the idea of a shooting competition for all ships in the Navy. He believes this will increase morale and combat readiness in the fleet. Holding such a competition will increase maintenance costs for this month. Yeah, I was. With respect to competition, we can live with that, I think. An excellent idea. Caligari wins the Prime Minister's Cup. All right. We finally figured out the workings of the testing tank for hull form. Oh boy. Testing tank for hull form reduces engine horsepower requirements. That's a good one. That's one of the ones that's on the road to real battle cruisers and such. Yeah, I thought I was afraid they were going to offer another 10% on another Garibaldi class, which, as much as it would kill me, I would have to have said yes. Those were 35 months. So at about when they get about 17 months, we're going to have to get something else going. A scandal involving some important dignitaries from Russia has occurred at a party given on a world cruise by one of your ships. How do you handle it? Use it to embarrass Russia or hush it up? Let's hush it up. Let's keep tension low. Interesting. I haven't tried a game where I've tried to keep tensions low for a while. It's interesting. All right. Let's see. I don't think we can design a better destroyer yet. Nothing's really changed, but we'll take a look. All right. Yeah, basically the same ship, faster, but one less torpedo. We might be able to fit another torpedo mount. Huh. That's not bad. Double mounts really. Oh, because it's cramped and short. That's how they got away with it. Okay, so nope, not yet. Rebellion continues in Algeria. Let's just build 4 more of our destroyers. Wow, we have some Garibaldinos that are. All right, no extra weight. 1 4-inch gun, but we got to keep them up. So 3 months at 20. All right, we'll go for it. Yep, I'll redesign 28 ships or 18 ships. Oof. All right, 3 more destroyers. Scientists have finally figured out the workings of main battery wing turrets. There it is. Now we can build a Dreadnaught. Sort of. The rebels in Kitskow Bay have defeated the German forces. It is declared independent. Interesting. All right. Don't have a lot of money, but now is the time. Look at that thing. It's too good to believe, my friend. Let's show the turret arcs. 12-inch guns. We've got crappy 12-inch guns. We're going normal, not low, and not short range. So we're going to have to get rid of J and K. This is interesting. So it gives us a 6-gun broadside, a pretty decent 4-gun chase, and 23 knots. I mean, it's better than anybody else's Navy. Now those are 12-inch guns. What if we go to 13 now that we've got some weight? All right. Let's see if that's legal. Yep. I don't think we know cross-deck fire. If we did, let's see, get rid of G and add I think it's that one, and then let's see. We don't have cross-deck fire, but let's do that because if I think we can I don't know if we'll be able to retrofit it for cross-deck fire. And I don't think we can have oh, it's all okay. We could build this ship this way. Still gives us our 6-gun broadside. I just don't know if you can retrofit for cross-deck fire. No, I think we'll go back to that's more like the real HMS Dreadnought. The only difference was they had a centerline turret as well, um, but they weren't as fast. Let's get our armor up a little bit. Can we get 13 on the belt? Not quite. Wait, let's drop the secondaries. Oh, we gotta make some other changes too. So we're really not at the balancing the no torpedoes. That's good. I'd like 6-inch guns. I can live with 10 of them. $12.5-inch belt, 12-inch turrets and conning tower. Still, we looked at the gun data before. We're still immune at all zones. All right, I think I like this ship, and it's cheaper than those silly battle cruisers. All right, I would say we met our goal. We've designed a battle cruiser. Let's go a couple months to get that in service, and then we're commissioned 5 submarines. Panama Canal opens. British government is going to give us torpedo protection 1. Of course, this is how it goes. We just designed a ship, and now we gain torpedo protection. All right, so that money is wasted. We'll start again when it comes back out. Budget's increasing. 18 destroyers are done. Government is concerned about tensions leading to war. You've been called on to give advice. What do you recommend? I don't want a disarmament conference that gets rid of all my 28,000, my giant ships. We should spend more on the Navy. We should make an agreement with, let's see who we can make an agreement with. Well, we want to fight France if we can. So let's try to make an agreement with Germany. Nice. All right. Rebels have defeated the French forces. Algeria is independent. That's too bad. That means we can't get it. Interesting. Advances in fire controls. Advances in hull construction. That's good. We had 2 hull construction ones, though. Let's rework this design. Torpedo defense 1. All right, we're almost there. It's no longer a 10% design, so we can do what we want. Bringing in at 27,000 tons. Drop our secondary armament because we're planning on this ship being long range combat, not mixing it up close. We don't mind if we lose our 6-inch guns. They're not quite as important. All right, I think we will. Everything's okay. Four more months, 20 grand. That was a 20 grand waste. Prime Minister's made a foreign policy gaffe. You are asked to smooth things over by the Naval Secretary. I would never presume to undercut the authority of the Prime Minister. That probably loses me prestige. Oh, increases. I agree to make a bland statement. Divert attention by making a statement criticizing the adventurous foreign policy of France. Quality -1 14-inch guns. Interesting. All right, so again, I'm not changing it, but we now have 14-inch guns, so our next design will be 14-inch guns. All right. France can still get us Tunisia, so it's worth having a fight with them. Let's look at the almanac. Great Britain's got a battleship under design. They've got 2 battle cruisers. France has a battle cruiser. New docks are complete. U.S. government is offering the rights of armor development, improved annealing. Yes, we will take that. Continue to build docks. Our two battle cruisers are 16 and 17 months out, like we've talked about. But we're gonna do the battleships is where that money's gonna go. So we're gonna hold off. Oil has been discovered in Fiji. Our scientists are happy to report that they are close to mastering improved turret design. That would be good. The Pompeo Mango is ready. Let's go to the build screen. These are going to be a little expensive. 28. Let's build two of those. That's what we were saving our money up for. All right, all these active fleet ships we're going to reserve again. Should save us some money. All right, these ships, yep, we got room. We should be able to fix them ourselves. These are 8.5-inch belt, though. Ugh, ugh. Man, I just can't. I don't want to get rid of them, but there's not much I can do right now. How about these Sanjorinos? Let's see. Gain some weight. We could improve to central firing. Pretty cheap. Better 6-inch guns. Still pretty cheap. 21 knots, they're going to be lunch for any battle cruisers, but we need hulls too, so let's do that. Just trying to keep ahead of the obsolescence. Improved turret design. DD's up to 900 tons. Nice. All right, so we've got our last Francesco Nulio getting finished. We are building BBs, and like I said, that's where I wanted to stop. So we're going to end the stream right here. We've got money. We're burning through the money, but not too fast. And we're now in the battleship race. Interesting. And France. And basically, as soon as battleships get in service and battle cruisers, those old battleships become so useless that these folks that have 20, 30 of them, they'll scrap them because they're just victory points. So, all right, saving the game here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. This is LHI-Magic. Play Rule the Waves. Our Italy game is looking interesting now. Thank you again, and have a pleasant day.